Peace. Happy Friday. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's ginger ale. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope all is well. Hope your day is going well. Hope your week went well. Hope all is well. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go to dynastyspirit.com. Also, make sure you share the content as well. And again, more importantly, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Now let's get the banner going. We're not going to be all long for night. We're not going to be on long tonight. Again, we're not going to be on for long. Just wanted to give a couple updates, talk about a couple things, and then you know what? We're out. We are out, and that's about it. I want you guys to enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. When you're not working a 9 to 5, it seems like it's just the days just run concurrently. There's really no weekend, so enjoy whatever you are doing out there in the world, wherever you are at. Miss Marion, how you doing? How you doing, family? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you in the chat room. All right, real quick, Sierra Leone tour. Dates have changed. We are rolling April 17th. Oh, I got my passport right here. It's my Sierra Leone passport. There you go. Isn't that a beautiful passport? My Sierra Leone passport. Got some stickers on the back. But here's my Sierra Leone passport, y'all. There we go. Bam. Hold on. There we go. Republic of Sierra Leone. So there we go. Bam. So we are rolling April 17th, returning on the 30th. So we are actually extending the trip. Reason why there's a mandatory seminar on August 20th that individuals who qualify for citizenship that they have to attend. And usually I fly Delta Air France, but the flights coming out of Paris to Freetown are only like 2 or 3 a week. And my other option was flying out on the 18th on Brussels, but I will never fly Air Brussels. I can't stand United, can't stand Air Brussels. The airport in Belgium, I just see, it's not really about the airport, it's about the terminal that you're in when you have a layover. If you have a layover, you want to be comfortable in a decent terminal. I'm gonna tell you this: the terminal at TAP in Lisbon, terrible. The terminal in Belgium, Brussels, terrible. Heathrow, love Heathrow. Heathrow is cool. Heathrow's okay. The terminal in Heathrow, when you lay over, it's okay. And the terminal, Charles de Gaulle, love it. The terminal in Brussels, terrible. So I will never fly unless I have to. Unless I have to, I will never fly Air Brussels or United through Belgium. I won't do it at all. Is it possible that Sierra Leone could create a separate military branch similar to French Foreign Legion to gain citizenship? I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's outside of my pay grade. And expertise. I don't know. I just know if you have African ancestry DNA and it traces you back to Sierra Leone, you're eligible for this. I haven't been. The last time I laid over in Istanbul, that was back 2000. The first time I went to Senegal, I think that was 2013, maybe. I think that was 2013. It was okay. It was all right. Went to Istanbul, hit up Istanbul a little bit. I actually had an overnight layover. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. It was all right. But I don't remember the airport. I didn't spend a lot of time in the airport. Brussels is the busiest airport in Europe. Nah, Heathrow or Heathrow. Yeah, Heathrow or Charles de Gaulle. I don't believe Belgium's the busiest airport in Europe. I can't believe. I don't believe that. It has to be Heathrow. It has to be Heathrow. But yeah, but if you're flying through again, if you're going through Europe to Africa and you have a layover in Europe, Heathrow in Paris. Amsterdam's okay. Amsterdam is, it's all right. But Portugal and Belgium, Brussels, terrible. Never do it. So with that being said, we could have flew on the 18th, but the only flight that would have gotten us to Sierra Leone, we would have to fly on Brussels. So I said, no, we're not doing that. So we're flying Air Senegal. We're flying Air Senegal. So we're flying direct from New York to Dakar. And then from Dakar, we're going to Freetown. Well, actually, the route goes JFK, Freetown. I mean JFK, Dakar. You get off the plane, then you board, headed to Freetown from Dakar. But you stop in Gambia in Banjul. So you stop in Gambia and Banjul, but you don't have to get off the plane. You don't have to board when you're in Gambia in Banjul. You wait like 45 minutes to an hour. Then the flight starts in Baltimore. Yeah, it starts in Baltimore, but we're catching it in New York in JFK. So it goes from Baltimore to JFK to Dakar. To board the plane, get off the plane. Then another flight goes from Dakar, not slight layover in Banjul, but you don't have to get off the plane. Then Banjul to Freetown. That's where we're going. Or we could have flew Air Morocco. Now, Air Morocco is okay. It's just they're unreliable. Air Morocco, if you have Royal Air Morocco, if you have a layover, and this is Morocco, Casablanca, right? If you have a layover for longer than I think like 7 hours, they'll give you a hotel. So in 2020, I flew Royal Air Morocco. I flew into Casablanca, chilled for like half a day. We arrived early that morning, went to the hotel, took a nap. Then a friend came and picked me up. And then we hit the streets, man. We hit Casablanca, came back to the hotel, took another nap. Flight didn't leave till like 11 o'clock. Then headed to Freetown. Somebody said Air Senegal have white flight attendants for Baltimore leg, then dark chocolate is board in NYC. Okay, I can't wait. I'm flying. Hey, Diallo, did you fly their business class? I'm flying business class when I fly. The business class tickets weren't that bad. So I'm flying business class when I fly Air Senegal. Yeah, I don't like Royal Air Morocco. I'm good, man. He said Royal Air. What do you say? Royal Air Maricela. Guys, hit the like button. Thank you, Siraj. Guys, please hit the like button. Diallo? Call in, man. Call in. Hold on. Let me put the link in the chat room. Go ahead and call in. Call in, Diallo. Click on the link. You don't have to turn on your camera. You don't have to turn on your camera. But yeah, tell me about the experience in business class at flying Air Senegal. Yeah, tell me about the experience in business class flying Air Senegal. Was the food good? Like, how was it? I got to hear about the experience. Well, he said he's in a loud area. That's a stalling tactic. All right, Diallo, you're in a loud area. Okay, whatever. You're in a loud area. So, but yeah, so if you guys are going to roll with us to Sierra Leone, I'm sorry, on Air Senegal. If you're going to roll to Sierra Leone with us, hit me up. Go to donfo.africa. Again, donfo.africa. Guys, the website is up, is running. All the bugs are gone. We fixed all the bugs. We're doing some little small updates right now. Good food, but on the way back, on the way there. Good food, but on the way there, but trash on the way back. Okay, that's good to know. That's definitely good to know. So guys, if you're interested in rolling, go to donfo.africa. Again, go to donfo.africa. Go to the site, learn more about what we're doing. So the business class so what I've noticed, here's a travel hack. I'm gonna give you guys a travel hack. All right, if you want to fly inexpensive business class to Africa, fly out of New York to Senegal on Delta or Air Senegal for inexpensive business class. You won't pay more than $2,400. So if you want to fly inexpensive business class to Africa, fly Air Senegal or fly Delta, and you can fly Delta One. That's a travel hack. I just gave you guys a free travel hack. Because business class for less than $2,500, $2,000. Somebody said you can lay over through Dubai. No, I'm not. That's too far out the way. I can't do it. Yeah, you pay $1,700 for business class. Yeah, on Air Senegal. That's good. Now, Natasha, you need the super chat. I gave you a travel hack where you're going to save thousands of dollars on travel on business class. You need the super chat. So again, if you want to fly to Africa, all right, inexpensive, fly business class, fly out of New York on Air Senegal or Delta One, and you're good to go. Hey Diallo, when you flew business class on Air Senegal, did you have access to the lounges in the at JFK, or did you even get off the plane, or did you have any access to any lounge access in JFK or in Baltimore at BWI with business class? Because I know with my platinum, since I'm platinum with Delta, I get access to the Delta lounges and Air France lounges. No, it's not. Ethiopian Airlines is still pretty. It's expensive. But Air Senegal, Delta, flying to Dakar, out of New York, business class is not that bad. So go to donfo.africa. Again, donfo.africa. Check out the site. If you're interested in traveling with us, the itinerary is right here. And just scroll through the site, check it out. There we go, check it out. So send me a message, join the community, join the Telegram group so you guys can stay up to date in regards to what's going on. Yeah, go check it out. No, you're welcome. You are welcome. Let me stop sharing the screen. Appreciate it, Natasha. Thank you for the $5 holla. Shout out to Natasha, y'all. Thank you for the $5 holla. Yeah. The $5, I'm sorry, $4.99 holla. The $5 holla. The $5 holla. I appreciate it, Natasha. I appreciate it. So your friends in the Ukraine are still trying to recruit African soldiers to go fight their war. So I think the ambassador to Ukraine, the Senegalese ambassador to Ukraine was like, nah, that's not going to happen. Shut that down. Same thing with either the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Senegal, and I know for sure the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Oh, free Wi-Fi on the plane. Diallo, for the whole trip, or is it like Delta where it's only good for 30 minutes? For the whole trip, or is it only good for 30 minutes? Like on Delta. I'm sorry, Delta is 1 hour. That's if it's working. That's if it's working. Is it for the whole trip? Whole trip. That's what I'm talking about. Air Senegal. Hey, Air Senegal might become, depending on how. All right, Diallo, have you ever flew Delta One? How's Delta One compared to business class and Air Senegal? How is it, Diallo? If you ever flew Delta One, I flew Delta One several times to Nigeria and to Senegal. How's Delta One on how's business class Air Senegal compared to Delta One on Delta? If you ever flew it. But one of the A3330 Wi-Fi doesn't work. Yeah, we're flying. I think it's the A3330 that we're flying to Dakar. Now, I looked up the plane and everything. It's a nice plane. It's a real nice plane. I'm looking forward to it, man. So, guys, we got like 2 spots remaining. We have 2 spots remaining. So, if you're interested in enrolling, if you have your African ancestry DNA test results, hit me up. Go to donfo.africa. And listen, it's not donfo.africa.com. It's not, again, it's not donfo.africa.com. It's just donfo.africa. .africa is now an official extension. Okay, it's now an official extension. So again, it's just donfo.africa. Again, donfo.africa, not donfo.africa.com. Okay, hopefully you guys understand. All right, because I know some people are like, Diners, the site ain't working. Yeah, .africa is an extension now. Yeah, .africa is an extension now. I know a couple people were like, yeah, Diners, I went to donfo.africa, it's not working. I was like, nah, the site is up. Now we've had these past couple of weeks, we've had some technical difficulties. But they're like, yeah, I put it in donfo.africa.com. I'm like, no, it's just donfo.africa. They're like, oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, it's just, .africa is now an extension. It's officially an extension. So go to donfo.africa. Let's see here. I flew Brussels business class. Brussels and Air Senegal are about the same. Okay. Hold on, let's look up Brussels business class real quick. Let's look up Air Senegal business class. Here we go. Let's see here. Okay, that's premium economy. That's not business class. That's premium economy class. It's not business class.
Okay. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, madame. Esta es la, sí, sí, sí. Olha, isto, vamos a café.
Yeah, I wanted to see the business class. Hold on, here we go. Maybe we see the business class on here. Yeah, I wanted to see the business class. All right, let's do this. Let's do this right here. Okay, here's the same plane. Here we go. All right, let's look at this one right here.
I'm back at the airport and ready for another flight adventure.
Now here we
Let's
go.
go.
I don't know what's
Last
all
year
those.
there was still the Lufthansa lounge available for this particular flight, but it seems like this flight is the last flight leaving at 11 p.m. from Terminal B. For the day's flight to Lisbon, TAP Portugal uses their flagship A330-900 Neo and their state-of-the-art business class.
Okay.
This aircraft offers a spacious 1G1 layout, giving all passengers direct aisle access. Notably, TAP's cabin configuration is one of my favorite designs in the sky while traveling alone. The personal screen located at your seat could be easily moved into an enjoyable angle by holding this handle at the bottom of your IFE. Directly below the screen, you can find your personal table that can be pulled in your direction for the meal and drink service by holding the handle.
Please ensure that your seatbelt is.
Yeah, I know it's TAP, but it's the same plane, so the business class should be at least similar. OV Reed V, unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Hello,
OV.
Dennis. Was good. I was just calling
What's
in
good, brother? How you doing?
on a short one. Sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just calling in on a short one. I know it's 1:08 a.m. where I'm at, so it's a little bit too late. So I'm just gonna call in for a few minutes here and there. But no one else was calling in, so I'll just say I was gonna say this, right. I don't know if you've seen that brother from the UK that volunteered to go fight for the Ukraine. He was the owner of a gym or something of sorts. He was a mixed race brother, but he was the owner of a gym, and he
Okay.
volunteered to go fight for the Ukraine and stuff. And like, I don't know, the image of the fella was a bit weird. Like he had the gold chain, like he had some Rolex on himself. It was a good looking watch, but it was never the type of a brother that you think is prepared for war. So most of us really thought for himself, it was made for, he was trying to do that for cloud chasing and all, but it was turned down. The reason it was turned down is because he has no military experience. You could hardly put on a military suit and load up a gun. That was the reason it was turned down. So when you put up in your in your title, you said Africans still migrating to the Ukraine or something of such. It was in relation to Africans migrating to the Ukraine to fight the war on the side of the Ukrainians. I just want to tell my African people this, right? Most especially the Nigerian people. Because like you said, you were trying to call my name out earlier on. My name is Ovierivie in the Urobosho Kisoko diction of Africa. It means kings of kings. Now we're a
Okay.
tribe in so-called Nigeria of today. Now I don't know if you heard about the most populous people in the Delta State, the Urobosho Kisoko people. That's what my name is mean. Ovierivie means kings of kings. But what I was gonna say is this, right? Dear African people, every single one of you that are trying, black and African people all across the face of this planet, every single one of you that are trying to run to the Ukraine to go fight for whatsoever reason, more especially our brothers and sisters from the continent, you guys are not skilled enough. Just know, do not waste your 1K trying to travel to Ukraine, because they're gonna drop you like they did the black brother from the UK. They dropped him. They didn't accept him to the military. But why? Because he was not experienced enough. He didn't know how to load a gun. He didn't know how to put on a suit. He didn't know how to respond to emergency events and stuff like that. So don't waste your time up there, because that's a possibility as well. You people are thinking to yourself that, okay, let's see this, right? Like Brandon of Pan-Africanism Strikes Back said on your show a few days ago. He said, let's say them Nigerians are smart enough to say, okay, you know what, we'll take a risk to go to the Ukraine and fight for them to earn a monthly pay of 7K per month on direct debit basis. So let's say a month you're getting a direct credit of 7K. You can actually surrender to the Russians as prisoners of war, and your family still gets that money anyway because you signed up for the war and you've been deemed eligible to fight the war by the Ukrainian embassy or the Ukrainian government or whatever. Let's
No, I agree.
understand that not every African or black people across the face of this planet are gonna qualify for that anyway. So when I see the continental Africans flipping that have no military experience or whatsoever, putting all their eggs in that basket to go get their 1K from wherever they can to their embassy, to the Ukrainian embassy in their country to like apply to go fight for Ukraine. Just know if that's your plan, is you're gonna fail anyway. That's all I called him to say. That you're going to fail anyway. So don't even waste your time at doing it. You know what I mean? If you do not have any um military experience in Africa, trust me, you're not making it to the court, because I know brothers and sisters in diaspora that have got military experiences in the UK, such and such, and they have not been able to make it into the Ukrainian military. They've been sent back to the UK. So don't waste your time and don't waste your money. That's all I called in to say. I know it's meant to be a quick one for you, so that's pretty much all.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me. I'm out. Cute.
Peace. OV Rive. All right, let's check out this. This is the brother that got wrongfully arrested. Director of Black Panther I'm sorry, not lawfully, unlawfully. Ryan Coogler, that's his name, Ryan Coogler. I put Ryan Coggins. Ryan Coogler, the director of the Black Panther, he was unlawfully arrested or detained on suspicion of robbing a bank.
Turn right there. I'm gonna talk to you from.
1 sec, bro.
Say what?
1 sec. Somebody take my glasses off my face.
Take your glasses
Panic
off?
attack, bro.
I got you. You need some air?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. I just can't believe this, man. Is that my family baby nurse? Y'all have her detained right now?
Who?
The baby nurse, the Filipino one on the back seat. Y'all have her detained right now?
Yes. She's detained. All right. Can you? Did the officers explain what's going on while we're out here?
Not really, man.
All right. So we got a call basically.
I heard somebody ask me if I passed the note.
Yeah. So basically, we got a call, and from what we got the call, it seems like someone was trying to rob the bank. Something about you passing a note to a teller, something to that effect. Can you just tell me what's going on? Or?
Yeah, bro. It's a medical assistant that works in my house that prefers to be paid in cash. Every time I make a withdrawal to pay her, because it's a large amount, she works a lot.
Yeah.
If I don't write down the note how much I went out, and then I don't want to ran through the money counter right there at the desk, the whole bank ends up looking at it. They just ran money going to the money to the account. And I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe getting money out like that. So every time I go to withdraw it, I put the amount, the account I want to take it out of, and I put my own card in. And then they usually take me out like always just get the money from me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't understand.
So you make well. That's like I said. That's the reason why we're out here, and that's the reason why we detained everybody because we didn't know exactly what was going on. So you make me.
I never asked me.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we in those situations, in a situation,
Where's the ID? In this pocket?
in a
Is the ID in this pocket?
just hang tight. Help. Sir. So the reason that we don't.
Give me a sec, man.
I got you. Go ahead.
Do you need to get some first aid? You need to take the mask off for a second to get some first aid? Okay.
I got a 5-month-old baby. I don't want to take my mask off, bro.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm just trying to manage my emotions right now.
I understand. So, like I was about to tell you, the reason we don't come out and unfortunately, the seriousness of the call doesn't allow us to.
Let me ask you a question, son.
Yes, sir.
You're talking to me right now, and I'm cuffed in the back of the car.
Yeah.
My team's driver's cuffed.
Yeah.
I'm in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And my baby nurse that takes care of my baby is cuffed in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Is there any reason we can't have this conversation? I should be cuffed all everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, back to back shit like.
Yeah. That's fine.
For that, bro?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get you out of the handcuffs.
I love to have this conversation, man.
I got you. I understand. We just while they're getting you guys out of handcuffs.
Hey, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna run it back. My bad. I'm gonna run it back. I'm sorry.
Money on my own account.
I understand.
I put my own bank card in there for the lady.
Hey, dude, so just hang tight right there. I'm gonna talk to you.
1 sec, bro.
So what?
1 sec. Somebody take my glasses off my face.
Take the glasses
panic attack, bro.
I got you. You need some air?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. I just can't believe this, man. Is that my family baby nurse? Did y'all have her detained right now?
Who?
The baby nurse, the Filipino woman that was in the back seat. Did y'all have her detained right now?
Yes, she's being detained.
All right. Can you did the officers explain what's going on while we're out here?
Not really, man.
All right, so we got a call based.
I heard somebody ask me if I passed a note.
Yeah.
This might have been one of these.
So basically, we got a call, and from what we got the call, it seems like someone was trying to rob the bank. Something about you passing a note to the teller, something to that effect. Can you just tell me what's going on? Or?
Yeah, bro. It's a medical assistant that works in my house that prefers to be paid in cash. I want to make a withdrawal to pay her, because it's a large amount. She works a lot.
Yeah.
If I don't write down on a note how much I went out, and then I don't want it ran through the money counter right there at the desk, the whole bank ends up looking at it because they just hearing money going through the account, and I don't feel safe. Getting money out like that. So every time I go to withdraw it, I put the amount, the account I want to take it out of, and I put my own card in, and then they usually take me out like always just get the money from me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't understand.
So you make well. That's like I said. That's the reason why we're out here, and that's the reason why we detained everybody because we didn't know exactly what was going on. So you make
I gotta be honest with you, man. Y'all never asked me what was going on. So
yeah. Well, unfortunately, we in those situations.
Where's the ID? In this pocket?
In this.
Is the ID in this pocket?
Just hang tight. Help.
1 sec, bro.
Sir. So the reason that we don't.
Officer. Give me a sec, man.
I got you. Go ahead.
Do you need to get some first aid? You need to take the mask off for a second to get some first aid?
Okay. I got a 5-month-old baby at home, bro. I don't want to take my mask off, bro.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm just trying to manage my emotions right now.
I understand. So, like I was about to tell you, the reason we don't come out and unfortunately, the seriousness of the call doesn't allow us to.
Officer, let me ask you a question, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're talking to me right now, and I'm cuffed in the back of the car.
Yeah.
My team's driver's cuffed.
Yeah.
So I imagine in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And my baby nurse that takes care of my baby is cuffed in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Is there any reason we can't have this conversation once you get these cuffs off everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, back to being treated like
Yeah.
standard members of society. Is there
That's
any reason for that, bro?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get you out of the handcuffs.
I'd love to have this conversation with you, man. But
I got you.
This is
I understand.
you know,
We just while they're getting you guys out of handcuffs,
I stated to the officers that arrested me that had their Glocks out.
Yeah.
And I was pulling money out of my own account.
I understand.
I put my own bank card in there for the lady went in the back. You know what I'm saying?
So we have to confirm that. You gotta understand. We don't come out because of the seriousness of the call. We don't just come out, and unfortunately, in a situation like that, you don't get the benefit of the doubt. We detain and then we ask questions later. That's exactly what I went inside for. Hey, you can take them out. The other people that are handcuffed. So that's why we come out with weapons. That's why you're detained, and then we ask questions later because of the nature of the call. So,
Say it again, sir.
It's nothing for me to say, man. Like I gotta get all y'all names.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Y'all got cards.
No, we don't have cards, but we'll if you got something to write on, do you have anything?
I'm not reaching into nothing, grabbing nothing. So y'all can give me something to write down on. Y'all can put it down.
All right,
We can give you some paper.
we'll get you something and give you everybody's names on it.
I'm not reaching in there, bro. Like that just came together. Ryan had guns on me in the wall, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my own money out of my own account. You know what I mean? Like I gotta. I don't know if she ever had.
She can. They can have a seat in the car. Yeah, she can go back. Oh, you have the keys, sir? Okay, you can give her the keys.
It's a major problem, man. And the officers that was arresting, I was trying to communicate that with you. You know what I mean? I got y'all reaching for my badge. I got my ID hanging on my hip. You know what I'm saying? It's hanging on my hip.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's not. I gave him my bank card. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Do you understand where we're coming from?
Do you understand that we didn't just show up here and draw guns on you? We showed up because the call came in.
I understand.
Yeah.
That somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
That's all I know right now. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm no longer trying to make a movie. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta. You know what I mean? I didn't have to write letters to Stacey Abrams for the whole. I didn't have to understand why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm working.
Hold on, stop the show. He said he gonna write letters to Stacey Abrams. Write letters to Stacey Abrams for what? Hold on, did he say he's gonna write letters to Stacey Abrams?
I gave him my bank card. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Do you understand where we're coming from?
Do you understand that we didn't just show up here and draw guns on you? We showed up because the call came in.
I understand.
Yeah.
That somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
That's all I know right now. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm no longer trying to make a movie. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta. You know what I mean? I didn't have to write letters to Stacey Abrams for the whole.
Did he say he had to write letters to Stacey Abrams for what? Somebody make sense. Somebody make sense of this. He had to write letters to Stacey Abrams. What does Stacey Abrams have to do with anything? I'm confused on that one, but okay. Write letters to Stacey Abrams. Okay, that's a new one. Guys, hit the like button, please. Again, please hit the like button.
I had to understand why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? My work is employing 1,000 people here. You feel me? I'm trying to take care of some personal business. And I get 2 hammers.
Hey, y'all do me a favor and give it, write down all our names and put it on that paper form. He don't have nothing to write on.
Okay.
Just put all of us.
I had guns going to take the money off my own account. You know what I'm saying?
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Just step out. Y'all do me a favor. Just step out. Yeah.
It's a problem. I need everybody.
They're writing all our names down.
You know what I'm saying? I need to find out who made that call here.
Yeah.
I need to find out who made that
That's
call.
fine. That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just want you to understand what my sergeant advised you on the nature of the call. That's all I need you to understand.
Have you ever considered speaking to them before you make a transaction like that? Have you ever had something like this happen?
However, got arrested?
No.
Wait.
Listen to what he said.
Have you ever?
No, I am listening.
Okay. Have you ever considered speaking to them about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
So explain something to you. I went to CVS out here the other day. I came outside smelling smoke in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a vaccine. I'm not trying to out here, bro. Like, I'm not saying out loud how much money I'm taking.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about speaking to somebody like that. I'm saying, hey, can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere? Have you ever considered doing something like that?
Yeah. Take money out. But up to this point, at every bank in America I've ever gone to, never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So y'all explain y'all perspective, right? Y'all the ones with guns and vets. You know what I'm saying? What's my perspective? What's my perspective?
I know you said
at the bank.
Y'all, oh my bad. In the I'm sorry for not muting it. I'm sorry about the echo. See, guys, when you go into a bank, in fact, I'm gonna tell you guys a true story. He was pulling out 10,000. I went into a bank or Wells Fargo in Harlem, in New York, off 125th. I forgot the cross street, right? And I asked for $5,000 of my own money. Again, I asked for $5,000 of my own money. They told me to come to the back, start asking me all types of stupid questions. They act like they didn't even have the money in the bank. $5,000. This was Wells Fargo in Harlem. That is why I can't wait. In fact, stop the show. If I were Ryan, I would have paid my assistant in Bitcoin. That's why I just, these banks, I hate I have to even deal with these banks. Again, I hate that we even have to deal with these banks. I cannot wait till DeFi is up and fully rolling and cracking. I would have said, pay me in Bitcoin. I don't want none of that fiat. You pay me in Bitcoin. Hold on, I'm gonna let Gas Them Up and Jalof Warrior Brandon. I'm gonna let you guys on here on a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me mute this.
She never said it was, bro.
Yeah.
I said, hey, is that gonna be okay with you? She said, yeah. I put my own card in, put my own pin in. She asked to see my ID. I gave it to her.
Yeah.
And she goes in the back, and I'm waiting for the and then the people keep coming out. Hey, they taking care of you. They taking care of you. Everything's just taking a little while. Next thing I hear.
Yeah.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out. That's what I hear. I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? You understand what I'm saying? So you see my perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
That every out? How many outs are you on this?
Unfortunately, Ryan, they don't care. Like, they don't care. They don't care about your perspective. They could care less about your feelings. They're doing their job. Yeah, take our names, Ryan. Yeah, take our names. Take our names. Yeah, guys, write our names down. Give them the names. Okay, we'll listen. Yeah. We'll listen. We'll listen. We'll listen. We'll listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll listen. We'll listen.
it's not, man.
Yeah, there's 5 of us out.
Listen, in corporate America, we call it check the box. They're just it's all procedure. Check the box. Yeah, we'll give you our names. Yeah, okay. That's gonna happen. Call Stacey Abrams. Yeah. Call Stacey Abrams. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. Call Stacey Abrams.
So it's,
Can you give him the case number regarding the
Yeah,
incident? That way, he's,
what's the case number? Say it again, sir.
no one's withholding anything. Wow. Do we have any more of their property? Give them all their property. No one's withholding anything from you. No one's.
Can I just? Go ahead, take your time.
Lundy, can you give me a case number?
Y'all are withholding shit from me right now, right?
What are we withholding?
So I call Atlanta and I say, "Hey, Officer Fernandez." That.
Yeah, that would be me.
Y'all got first initials on your names, right?
Yeah.
Why they not on here?
I'm gonna give you a case number.
Why they not on here? Let's put the first initials on here, like y'all got on your jackets.
That's why we're giving you the case number. Dude, calm down.
You telling me to calm down?
Yeah. Yes, I am. We're giving you a case number that identifies every single person that was out here. We've got cameras. Excuse me?
I don't know what case number is right.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I got you.
I just know you got a very common last name.
Fernandez?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call the office.
I
I'm
got
gonna call Metro Atlanta and say Officer Fernandez, and they probably got more than one.
I got you.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You feel me? And you telling me
You got
y'all
everybody?
not withholding?
6699. All right. Well, we're gonna give you everything that's associated with this call.
Thank
Everyone's recording. There's no question about what happened. All right. Put the case number on that same one. Yeah.
See, this is what they don't tell you about the black Mecca. So you guys think you're gonna come to Atlanta, get cheap real estate, do what you want, party, kick it, you know. They tell you that the black man is in power and runs Atlanta. The black Mecca. The black Mecca, y'all. The black Mecca. So-called black Mecca.
Hey, sir. Do me a favor, man. Come this way. Put your hand behind your back. No, got it. Got it.
Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second.
Good job, man.
What does the veil inside have under our black jacket?
What are you wearing under this, brother?
I got a black t-shirt on.
It's gonna be a green hoodie with black t-shirt. Black. Hey, sir. Do me a favor, man. Come this way. Put your hand behind your back.
No, got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second.
Good job, man.
What does the veil inside have under our black jacket?
What are you wearing under this, brother?
I got a black t-shirt on.
It's gonna be a green hoodie with black t-shirt. Black.
You muted, Dynast. You muted.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. Good guys, they up. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I just want to ask both of y'all, man. Are we citizens or second class citizens? I just want to know what y'all think.
Oh, that hey, listen, that's a Brandon question. Go ahead, Brandon. Unmute yourself.
Hey man, like I think we got to stop doing this.
But
Okay,
hold on, but Brandon did man, listen, I love Ryan. I love Ryan. I'm not trying to beat the brother up at all. But
man,
did he
forget
write letter?
Ryan, dude. That dude's an
No,
idiot,
hold on, Brandon. Did he say he wrote a letter to Stacey Abrams?
bruh. This dude is a straight coon, bro. Straight drop. Like, okay, one. I don't think any of us need to be told about doing business with Bank of America as black folk. Bank of America is a notoriously racist bank. All one need to do is Google Bank of America racism, and you're gonna get a laundry list of hits from where they've been racist for God knows how long, right? They steal your money, especially if you're black. They take your money, overcharge you. They're very deceptive with their practices. He got more money than me, so he probably don't got to worry about that. But here's the thing: it was a mistake on Coogler's part as far as like situational awareness, right? The police are at no fault. They get an alert, they get a call, somebody trying to rob a bank. You feel me? They go in. This dude's dressed like a damn bum, like somebody who was robbing something. The fucking little beanie on, look like it could be a ski mask. He could pull it down. And I'm no sympathizer with the police in any way, shape, or form. But bro, you look like you was up to no good. Damn sunglasses on. Like, what are you doing, bro? Even I don't go to the bank like that because like, bro, they have certain procedures, they're trained, tellers are trained. The lady got an alert from his account, some shit he set up, right? So when he requests the amount, she got an alert from his account. So she goes and says he's trying to rob her. Who the freak writes a note on the back of a deposit slip? Do you do that, Dinus? Do you write little notes on the back of the
Nah,
deposit slip?
I just nah. So when I withdraw large amounts of money, I just went to the teller. Hey, I want to withdraw. Blah blah blah. Okay, put your
Yeah.
ATM card into the. Okay.
Bro, Dinus, think about $10,000, bro. $10,000 ain't even a lot of money. It don't look like nothing. They could put that in 2 envelopes. $10,000. I've withdrawn $10,000 a bunch
Well,
of
Brandon,
times.
you have to understand the system doesn't really want the citizens with that much cash in hand. That's why the IRS has these stupid stipulations. You can't have more than
You
9,999, and then
man,
take out
you trolling.
4,000 today and 5,000 tomorrow.
Nah, you can
Then they got
have
to report you.
no. If you gotta take out more than $10,000, you just gotta fill out a little slip with your information on it. That's it, bro. I took out 20 bands in one day, bro. That's
No, I'm
not
not saying that you can't. What I'm
now if you
saying is that you
depositing,
could see it's
now if
put in the system.
you pretty much can take as much as you want out of your bank account. It's about how much they get you on the deposit when you put the money in. But this is my point, bro. The guy's writing a note. How do bank robbers write notes? I mean, how do people rob banks now in 2022?
They write a note, put the money,
They
blah blah
walk
blah.
in,
Right?
they
Yeah.
write a damn
Don't
note,
yeah.
and they hand it to the damn teller. She don't know you're Ryan Coogler. You got on glasses, a damn beanie, and a raggedy ass sweater that somebody done told you is awesome because you look like a damn hobo, and you're at the bank writing a note. Please be discreet with how you give me the money. That chick probably took that note, read the back first, didn't even read the front of the shit, and was like, because they said he wrote the amount of money on the back of the note. If you read the articles, he wrote, I want like $10,000 and please be discreet of how you want the money. Give me the money. Do you think she opened that shit up? Or if she opened it, if I got a folded paper like this, Dinus, like this, right? I might open up and read the back before I even read the front. Because I see, okay, this is not common that someone's writing on the back of a deposit slip. Let me see what this says. I need $10,000. Please be discreet with how you hand me the money. Nigga, you robbing a bank. I don't feel sorry for that dude at all.
But
He,
even if he was robbing the bank, let's
Hold
forget
on one
that.
second. Let me play
I
devil's advocate. He gave her his ATM card and I think ID.
yes.
So
Okay, but you give her the ID and the ATM wrapped up in the deposit. That's what he said. He said, I gave her my ID and the card in the deposit slip.
So
I've
you're
done that
saying Bank of
before.
America's protocol is anytime a notice slip, they should disregard any form of
Bruh.
identification.
Nobody does that.
No, I'm
Nobody
not saying that
walk
they
in.
don't. I'm just saying it seems that's their bank policy. I'm not
Listen,
disputing. I'm just
listen,
saying
listen.
it seems
She
like that's their
also
bank
got an
policy.
listen, bro. She also got an alert from his account. You guys got to read the articles. She got an alert from his account. So when she get the alert from the account, she probably looked at everything. How can she tell who he is? Sunglasses, beanie, sweater, hoodie.
I don't know
And
why he
she
didn't just personally go to a banker
because he
and just
doesn't
have the
have
banker handle that for him.
brother, my grandpa was a multimillionaire. When we would go, I would have to drive him to the bank because he was 80, right? Period. We would call the bank first. If you got like $1 million in the bank manager will give you the money himself. He'll be like, yeah, just come in my office. He'll handle everything for you. It's no situation
But
where
here's my question, guys. I want to know this. At what point, right, as black people, whether we Moorish, Hebrew, whatever we are, African American, whatever you want to be, at what point do people stop? Like, did you see his reaction? And I feel bad for him, but it's kind of like he's like, "Why y'all doing this to me?" And I'm just kind of confused. Like, at what point didn't Jim Jones just cry about being treated bad in the store? At what point does this not, like, when are people going to just stop pretending? Like, oh, how could this happen in 2022? And it's like,
listen,
man, what's going
I
on there?
think
let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. If you read the situation, the guy Coogler says, I've addressed the situation has been addressed. The Bank of America worked with me and addressed it to my satisfaction. We have moved on. See, we're still emotionally hamstrung on this. This guy didn't say, I'm going to make the bank pay by taking my money out for discriminating or racially profiling me. I'm going to give awareness to the fact that there's a lot of racism in banking. He basically said, y'all almost got me fucking killed. Oh, well, they talked to me. They probably gave me some little perks, gave me the Negro pat on the head, and I'm fine with it. But we get to pay the emotional price for this situation. We get to have the trauma put on us for this situation. Bank of
But that is
America's
why people still acting surprised.
wait, listen,
no,
Dinus,
I'm gonna tell him why. Hold on, one second,
Dinus, Dinus,
Jollof Warrior.
Dinus.
Jollof Warrior.
Sorry.
One second, Jollof Warrior. 1 second. 1 second, bro. Let me get this out before I forget. Because we want to be American so bad, and we bought the American dream so bad that we just still are in shock when something like this happens. I mean, Jim Jones was almost crying at the Gucci store.
And please give me that bottle service. Y'all didn't give me the VIP bottle. Please give me the bottle.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
saw
go
the
ahead,
video
Jollof
with the
Warrior.
guy?
Go ahead.
Look, Dinus, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tell every black person, the only people we can help is just like with the Donald Trump shit. The only people we can help is the people who listen to us. Wells Fargo, extremely racist bank. They will steal your money. Dinus, you bank with them. I suggest you stop. Bank of
No, you're right,
America,
and you're right. You're right.
extremely racist bank. They will steal your money. Wells Fargo took $27,000 from my father-in-law, and had he not had that receipt when he made that deposit, his money would have just been gone, bro. Go look at. There's videos on YouTube where Bank of America did the same thing to somebody. They literally closed the branch down the day after he deposited his money. And when he went to go do his business, he saw his account wasn't credited with a bunch of money that he put in there, right? He's a contractor or something. US Bank is really good. You know what I'm saying? They're not like super great. US Bank, I know people got issues with Chase Bank because they racist. The best thing you can do is put your money in a credit union. That's where the majority of my money is. Credit union. I walk in, I know all the people. I've been with that credit union for 30 years. I'm 35. I've been there 30 years. I opened that account when I was 5 years old. I used
I
that
want to
card.
ask you a question, Jilla, for you. I'm going to cut you off. You and Brandon. When you guys have your banking experiences in Africa, and I know Dinus, you go all over the place. I don't know if you guys have bank accounts there. What is your banking experience like when you walk into the bank in Kenya or Nigeria or Ghana or wherever you go?
It's terrible. I'll be honest. So
My
I've only banked with UBA, and it's been terrible. So when I go back to Sierra Leone in April, I'm gonna get a new bank. I'll be honest, it's been terrible. Slow as
I
hell.
think I bank with Diamond Trust. Cynthia is the bank manager. I call her before I even show up. She got everything ready for me. I even talk to her when I'm in America. You feel me? If I can't know who the bank manager is and meet them and shake their hand, I'm not banking with you. My credit union, I know who the bank manager is. US Bank over here by my house at the Vons, I know who the bank manager is. That lady helped me out so good one time. I literally had an account that got overdrafted like $900, but it was their fault. But I just never bothered to go check the account out or nothing. And they hit me talking about we closed your account. That lady told me straight up, don't even worry about the $900. I'm gonna open up you a new account. Sorry about that, Mr. Tucker. We got you. Boom, done. They call me every month, just calling to see how your experience was. The bank manager calls me. Let me see how your. I'm not a millionaire or nothing like that. There's certain banks that value your business. These Bank of America, you're a number. Even the money Ryan Coogler got in Bank of America is peanuts compared to some of the accounts that they're handling. So they're not going to give you special treatment. But whenever you go to the bank, guys, if you're going to take out any like Bank of America, here's the situational awareness part. If you're going to take out more than like $2,000, I suggest you call the bank ahead of time. Hey, I'm coming in. I'm taking 10,000 out. I'm just calling to inform y'all this is my name, whatever, right? Now, you might not be able to get to that branch. Walk in. We not wearing no beanies and shit like that. We just going to take all the little aesthetics off. Walk in. Hey, I'm trying to make a withdrawal. I want people to hear me say I'm making a withdrawal. There's security and shit there. Hey, look, I want to make a withdrawal, but I don't want to disclose the amounts and stuff like that. Is there, and most banks have like a little side room, right, Dinus, where they take people who's taking out big sums of money. That guy looked at
Yeah,
like
you gonna see the banker. But let me back up for a second. Let me retract my statement. UBA in Nigeria, terrible. The one on Allen Avenue, terrible. UBA in Sierra Leone is cool, but I'm probably going to open up an account with one of the local Sierra Leonean banks when I go back to Sierra Leone.
But what I was asking, because Brandon, he mentioned, situational awareness. Yeah, obviously, I do bank. I got 4 accounts with different Nigerian banks. I won't say which one is the best because I don't want to offend anybody. But
nah, bro, you
in
need to
terms
tell
of
us.
that,
I need to know which one's the best. Is it Zenith?
well, for me personally,
Access? Go ahead.
for me personally, the bank that has kept my funds, that I like, they're responsive, is actually Stanbic. And I believe they have Stanbic in Uganda. Stanbic, but they're very conservative, right? So they're going to do everything by the numbers. They take time, but they do their work. In terms of being the quickest turnaround time for me, I would say has been Zenith. Zenith Bank, I get things done very fast with Zenith Bank.
Yeah, I was thinking about moving to Zenith because like just something simple like with my UBA. Hold on one second. Like my
UBA is cool,
UBA
but their
account,
system, I think their system is a little outdated. But
bro, like
yeah,
UBA in
you're gonna be in
Nigeria.
line for hours. Just make sure
Yeah,
you
like
tip
my
the. Yeah.
yeah, man. Like just my UBA account when I'm in Sierra Leone is let me take again. Let me take that back. Sierra Leone UBA, cool as hell. Love Sierra Leone UBA. Love it. In fact, I have my like Brandon. I have my banker phone number in my phone. Sierra Leone UBA. I'm still gonna open up another account with a local Sierra Leonean bank. Sierra Leone, Nigeria, terrible. I can't get nothing done. Just to do something simple, I gotta go through. I gotta the
Yeah, no, I
process
mean
is
that's
complicated.
unfortunate.
It's stupid.
That's
It's just
kind of,
come on now.
their system isn't as updated as it could be. But another good bank is GT. Even though, because one of the things I look at when I'm banking with the banks in Nigeria, I look at their actual balance sheets. With any bank, I always recommend people do that. Like, look at the balance sheet of those banks. Look at their income statements, because you want to make sure your bank isn't on the brink of insolvency at any moment. That you have a run on the bank and you're like, what happened to my funds? But GT, their balance sheet isn't always as strong as I would like, but in terms of customer service and international access, I think you guys would like GT if you ever go, especially you, Dinus, GT or Zenith. You would like those 2 banks. Now, for like again,
Well,
today, I have
how's the balance sheet with Zenith?
it's strong. Zenith is strong. They got a good balance sheet.
I'm always
But
in it.
again, I don't purchase. I don't purchase when I am in the stock market. I don't buy bank stocks personally. I buy other stocks, but that's not the conversation. I wanted to get back to what Brandon was saying about the situational awareness, and that's the one thing that I find interesting because like over here on the East Coast in New York, when I go shopping, for example, I tell people all the time I faced more racist experience in New York City, where I'm so-called from, raised in all this nonsense. Where if I go like to a vegan place, they're looking at me like, "What are you doing here, you black person?" Not all, but whereas when I was, when I go down south, I'm in Alabama and all these other places. I'm not saying there is racism, but I don't really get as much as that. So again, at what point do we realize that, hey, listen, look, man, this country, just make your money, stack your bread, have some investments, but look elsewhere because, and even if you might not want to go to Africa, right? You might not want to go. Africa's too whatever. Go to Belize, go to Guyana, go somewhere else and expand your horizons because the richest people in the world are international. They're all over the place. They're not just stuck in one place, local. And so, when I go into the bank in Nigeria, I'm wearing sometimes because I don't want to bring attention to myself. So I'm wearing basketball shorts and some palm slippers and a t-shirt. And again, I'm not treated as Dangote when he walks in there with a suit. I don't have that kind of money, of course not. But I'm definitely not profiled. I'm not looking over my shoulder that, hey man, these people might call the mobile police on me. I'm not worried about that. I do my bank, like you said. I say, hey, I want to speak with the manager like Brandon recommends. I get the manager's email. I even go as far. What I would suggest you guys do, especially you, Dynasty, is make sure you get the CBN's email. So anytime you have any issue, you can also CC the CBN. Those Nigerian bankers don't like that. When you start CCing their corporate office and the CBN or the EFCC, and you put like possible fraud, they don't. They start to behave themselves. When you walk in the next time, they say, "Yeah, Mr. Dynasty, I'm so sorry." You know what I'm saying? The behavior is a lot different. So you got to keep them on. But again, even with the bad service in terms of them not having the best system or them taking light, I'm not worried. Like Brandon's mentioned, I got to be situationally aware. When I can't wear my beanie, I can't wear my hoodie. That's that. After a while, psychologically, I don't know about you guys. Doesn't that take a toll on Black people in America that we
Nah,
always
nah,
have
that
to be? I don't know.
nah, that's bullshit. That don't take no toll because here's the thing: you got people. If you, I watch videos about like bank robbers and stuff. It's a dude on here. He robbed over 100 banks, bro. He robbed over 100 banks, and I would share Diners, but I don't want them to mess with your video. The guy details how he robbed over 100 banks. He said, I always wear sunglasses, I always had something to cover my hair, and I always wore like a hoodie or some sweater so that when I left out the bank, I could change my clothes real quick and get to my car, which I parked like a block or two away. He said, I've literally had situations where the police were running past me looking for the bank robber.
Was this a
And
black man or a white
the
man?
dude, he's black. He's like light skinned, but like on the darker light skin side, right? He's like, he's black. He's black. For all intents and purposes, you see him, they'll be like, yo, he's black. He ain't white. You could tell he's not white. But the point I'm making is this. These people ain't playing with their damn money. Y'all want to act like, oh, that's all we care. People on here say, you attacking a black man for being rich. Look, bro, okay, don't tell your kid not to touch the stove because he black. And if you tell him not to do it, you're oppressing him.
But then,
You know
Brandon, what
what?
about when white boys walk around with a hoodie on? Because I'll be honest, like even jogging in my neighborhood, I literally jog within the park because I used to run the streets. But then I said to myself, wait a minute, man, I wear my hoodie. I don't want these police one day to think, I've been an accessory to some sort of crime. But
And
when the white guy could jog the neighborhood, he's not seen, he's seen
And
as
the white
athletic.
guy says, and the white guy or the white woman says, I don't jog through the park because they'll rob my ass through there. So I jog the neighborhood. Everyone has some type of rules that they have to adhere to, bro, no matter who they are. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is Ryan Coogler could be dead right now. And all y'all Negroes got to say is, oh, you're bashing him. Listen, bro, you in America. We done told y'all to go build in Africa. The same Negroes talking about, I ain't going to Africa for what? African, da, da, da. Y'all the same people talking about, y'all bash somebody. Look, bro, we getting killed. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason for it. And it's not all because, hey, everyone is racist. That's the stupidest reason ever. The point of the matter is The police didn't do anything wrong. Their job is to protect financial institutions. Just like the police officer said, he said, bro, in this situation, you don't get the benefit of the doubt. All we do is come, we see somebody, hey, the guy could, now I bet you
I
they
don't
wouldn't have
think.
did that if Ryan, wait. Do
Yeah,
you
go
think
ahead.
if Ryan Coogler was in a fucking suit, the police would have had the same response to him, or the teller would have had the same response to him?
More than likely not. I agree in terms of
You're
presentation,
you're
but
dealing
what I
with
am saying
listen,
is I don't
you're
think
dealing
people are necessarily saying that. Oh,
listen, listen, bro.
go ahead, go
You're
ahead.
dealing with human beings. I've had a black hole who was out here fighting in the street with dudes tell me, oh, I was scared of you because you look aggressive. Our own women act like they scared of us. But then when Coogler, because the whole reason you guys are defending Coogler is because he's rich and black people worship money and anybody with money. That's the only reason. There's
No,
people
I
in
agree
your
with that statement, with those sentiments. What I am saying though is that I don't necessarily think everything is just based on him being rich.
why
I
don't he
do
put his
think
money in a black bank if he worried about getting racially profiled?
that's a great point, and he should do that. But what I'm saying is that we can't act as if that there isn't a discrepancy with the way when police are called. The police didn't do anything wrong, like you said. They did what they're supposed to do. They have a protocol to follow, and I'm sure maybe the bank teller, she probably could have
Yeah,
taken an
but
extra
Gaston, you
second.
have to understand. Not to cut you off, Gaston, you
Yeah,
have to understand. Majority of police, and it's done intentionally. The majority of police here in Atlanta are black.
no,
Right.
but no. What I'm saying is that what they net. I know Atlanta. Heck, go to Birmingham. I was all up in Birmingham. Most of that police department, Birmingham PD, is mostly black too. But what I'm saying is that we can't act as if that there isn't a discrepancy in terms of the bias that people have. When I don't even want to call it racism yet, but just the bias in terms of interpretation when people are encountered. So, for example, like I said, when you walk into a bank, uh, why is it that I must have on the suit or I must present myself a certain way before I'm given decent service? I think I just saw a video with Boosie
Because you because
complaining
you choose
about
because
the
you
poor
choose
treatment he was given at the bank.
listen, because you choose not to do business with your own people. That's why. That's like me saying, why did I catch herpes? All right, dude, you was laid up with some hoe. We're making the decisions that lead to the outcomes. That man could have went to a black-owned bank. His money would have been insured the same way by the FDIC or whatever it's called. Everything would have been the same, bro. The dude could have told the chick, "Look, man, I'm not giving you no cash. Like, who the hell pays somebody in cash? You want that as a tax write-off." It was bad business all around on Coogler's part. And when black men try to teach you guys something that could save your damn life, all y'all want to do is try to fall back on these different, oh, it's because you black. Y'all basically, look, bro, this shit, it ain't bringing nobody back to life. Coogler is a freaking degenerate, in my opinion, because look at the way he was even talking. What's up with direct communicate? Look, bro, I'm Ryan Coogler. I directed Black Panther. Take my damn glass off. You can see that. Let me go on about my business. He was trying to make like a little statement too. He
Well,
wasn't just letting it.
that was the point that I was trying to say. When are we going to get past that to just accept that, hey, we're second class citizens in this country? Because it's
No,
like you said, I'm going to write a letter. I think that is to Stacey Abrams. It's
we
like,
ain't
come
no
on, man.
second
Like, what are
class.
you doing?
We're ignoramuses in this country who refuse to
Hey,
accept.
Brandon.
Yeah,
Well, finish your statement,
ignoramuses.
Brandon. But I need you. I need you to explain and go deep in the mind of Ryan. What the hell is Stacey Abrams gonna do? Like, please help me
Listen,
with that
Yeah,
part.
I didn't understand
listen,
that part. He might
listen.
as well call Santa Claus.
Let me tell you something, bro. America has a certain set of rules that everybody has to abide by. You could pretend like white people don't gotta follow them. Mexicans go to the prisons in America. There's all races. There's certain rules that if you break the rules, you're gonna be ending up in jail, right? Ryan Coogler was trying to like once when he got the handcuffs off. Oh, then he started talking tough, right? Because at first he was kind of scared. You could tell he ain't really been in that situation before. He got the thing off. He asked him, "Hey, y'all know who I am? Woo, woo, can you guys take the thing off?" They immediately took the handcuffs off, bro. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. They let everybody get him his stuff, all that. They did the most they could do. Anything beyond that, you got to go take that up with somebody else. But we continue to elect garbage ass leadership, which sets the tone for the way we're treated. Stacey Abrams is in a mansion somewhere, not even caring about Ryan Coogler, but that's who he's gonna write to get some type of like effective like compensation for what happened. Bro, Bank of America failed you. The minute you kept your money with Bank of America, you told us that you really don't care about getting treated like a second class citizen. And I'm tired of black people having to go to bat and go to war for people who only want us to come to their aid when something happens to them. But you look around for them when something's going on with us, they don't want to make the investments that improve our situation in this country, but they want you to come give the rallying cry whenever they get knocked up, when they get the what nigga wake up call, you call it, Dynus. That's
The
all he
Paul
got.
Mooney Negro wake up call. But then again, it goes back to a point of how do you combat this without effective grassroots leadership and structure,
You don't need
right?
no
Because
grassroots, nothing. Go bank it. This is a simple thing. We love to overcomplicate shit. That's what niggas do. Go to a black bank. Samira, come here real quick.
can you tell
Come
me
here.
some of the
Wait,
black
wait,
banks?
wait,
Because
wait,
I
wait.
where
My
are the
dog's
black banks
13.
in
There's tons of them
Atlanta?
in Atlanta.
Dynasty.
There's tons of them.
Where the
There's
black
tons of
banks
them.
in Atlanta?
There's one. There's a Citizens Trust Bank. I have three accounts. I have three accounts with Citizens Trust Bank right here
In
off of
America,
Martin Luther King in Atlanta,
I
right
mean,
here off of Martin Luther King Jr. There's another branch of Lithonia. So I go to the one off of MLK Jr. So I have accounts there. And then
look,
guess who else I bank with? Hold on. Let me hold on, Brandon. We'll second. Guess who
Greenwood,
else I bank with? Greenwood. I
Greenwood
got a
Bank.
Greenwood account.
Yeah. And I got celebrities banking there. Babe, look, if you are worried about racism at the bank, are you going to bank at a white owned bank or at a black owned bank? Common sense. Thank you. 13 years old. Oh, I'm worried about racism. Yeah, Greenwood. And out here, the bank is called One United. That's a black owned bank in LA.
Right.
So, what's the problem? What the problem is, as they say, this guy is just a guy who's, I'm gonna go to Bank of America because that's what I've always done. Or that's because what my mama, he probably ain't changed banks since he got the account. Being real with you, what bank doesn't have a merchant teller where you can go get big, large sums? Like even my credit union has a merchant teller where people with businesses and who withdraw and deposit large sums of money go to that person.
Well, again, this is what I'm trying to say. I agree with you. It's a common sense concept. Go straight to a black-owned bank, right? No problem. But you have to understand within that system, and that's why I've always said these celebrities, elites, whatever we want to call them, are no longer a part of the day-to-day, Aboriginal, African American, whatever you want to say, community. In the sense that when you look at, for example, these NBA players, these celebrities, all of them, they have handlers, they have financial advisors. I think Tim Duncan was talking about how he never splurged his money, he did the right thing, and he got swindled. Dudes cheated him out of millions of dollars, right? So they have handlers who will tell them flat out, what you going to that bank for? Come to this place. I got my guy. So I'm not giving them an excuse. I'm just showing you that in that system, they have protocols and places that they have to park their money in. Because again, I'm confused. You just did the whole, you made Black Panther. Why don't you have a Stanbic bank account, Ryan? Why don't you have because I want to know what bank does Dangote use? I'm not saying he's on the same level as Dangote, but you're rich enough. Find out what banks that the richest Kenyans are using when they travel abroad in their local country and utilize them. And like Brandon said, use a black-owned bank in America and start making those connections.
You
But
don't have to write.
those people are handled and they're not going to be allowed to do that. So we who are not at that level, who are grassroots day-to-day, black people in America, we kind of have to start segregating or separating ourselves from them. Because like you're saying, anytime there's an issue, they want us to cry for them, but they're not willing to take their money and put their money where their mouth is. So at a certain point, we got to step away from it because they're not living our existence.
Dynus, let me address this comment. I don't blame him for writing it down because I hate when they're all loud with the amount you're getting, right? Okay, black people have a certain level of narcissism where they think everybody's focused on what they're doing. That just doesn't exist. But also, the deposit slip has all the space you need for what you need to say. You get the withdrawal slip. They have a withdrawal slip. I go in, I get the withdrawal slip. I write on there how much I want to withdraw, right? I write my account number, I write my name, and there's a little section for a note. Dinus, you've seen that. If you want to give any special instructions, all you got to write is you do all that normal, not like Negro stuff. Let me write all on the back of it. Do it normal, and in the note put, please be discreet. That's it. That's all you got to do. Or you say, you walk up, hey, whisper to the lady, I'm withdrawing up. Call communication. But because he talks like a freaking buffoon, I hate the way that dude was talking. And I'm not trying to judge him for the way he talks. What I'm saying is he doesn't
Brandon,
have a
come on,
good.
let's be nice, Brandon. Come
I'm
on,
being
man.
nice,
But
Dinus.
Brandon, he
Wait,
has a certain level of privilege.
Listen to what
Does he
I'm
not
saying.
come from a certain level of privilege as now as a celebrity who's a rich director, where he feels I could just write a note like everybody else?
Samir, what do I always say whenever you be talking like I can't understand what you're saying?
You always talk about how mumbling.
I tell my daughter, stop mumbling. What are you trying to say? Because that's communication. Everything is about communication. Communication is the key. He didn't want to talk to the teller because he thinks he's better than that, So he writes
then that
the
should make me wonder
paper.
how he got to the level that he's at right now. If he has that type of poor communication skills, was he selected?
You want me to tell you something? Honestly, I really feel like he low-key got kind of one of those like diversity hires. But hey, I'm not gonna say that. But look at what I'm saying. He's a great director. Even when he was communicating with the police, oh, I don't want to take my mask off because I got a baby at home. Listen, man, I can pull my mask off. Look, do you guys got like a room? Because I'm gonna withdraw like a large amount. There's ways to talk to people. I'm not attacking Coogler. What I'm saying is we got to think about the way we carry ourselves, bro. And it's not to tell you got to change who you are, but there's certain ways to do business. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon,
he wasn't doing that.
I agree with you, and I don't mean to cut you off, but for him on a day-to-day level, he doesn't. He's rich and wealthy enough, which is why you look at his response after he was treated that way. He said, well, me and Bank of America talked, like somebody, you guys said they probably rubbed him on the head, gave him a little perk, right? And said, hey, look, it's all right. We'll give you, a little movie deal down the line, a favor for a favor. So he doesn't have to do that on a day-to-day. He's not like you and I.
Listen, bro. There's a way to do things. There's a way not to do things. That's how I was raised. On a note that they give you with all the lines and everything you need, amount, name, account number, note, please be discreet. They'll tell you, hey, we could take you to the back, whatever. Whatever you want to do. You could call, I'm not telling y'all from experience of someone who's just weird. I'm telling you, my grandfather had a lot of money and he was older.
Okay, so but what I'm saying is, good, because I was going to say, look at how it parallels with this guy, Brandon. Did you see with Jesse during his sentencing? He said, if anything happened to me, I'm not suicidal and all this stuff. These people are living.
Jesse's a clown. Okay,
because they know he dumb.
No, but I agree, Dennis. But you see, they're living in a life of a bubble. So he said, I do this all the time. I write the notes.
Jesse's a clown.
Jesse says if he commits suicide, he ain't do it and all this other stuff. But I'm just showing you. Yeah, but watch the video. It's on YouTube. He said, I didn't do this. If I commit suicide, if they say I killed myself, I am not suicidal, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm not making fun of him, whatever. But what I'm saying is that these elite black people who are sometimes selected don't live a day-to-day life. Because hear what he said. He said, I always write the note like that. I always do it this way. So if he always does it this way, what does that tell you about his day-to-day existence?
What elite person do you think is banking at Bank of America, bro? Like, let's be realistic. What elite person is banking? Like, he's putting on all the shades and everything to be discreet, right? He doesn't want people to know who he is. So just go about your business. Look, man, Dinus, how much money is $10,000, bro? You could stick that in each pocket, bro. Right or wrong?
Hey, let me say this. Gas them up. Okay, $10,000 is a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. Like
it's not stacks.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, as far as what the type of money that bankers deal with on a daily basis, and people are coming to banks, that's not a lot of money, bro. $10,000.
Man, that's
No, of
peanuts,
course not. It's
man.
not a lot of money. But what I'm saying is his behavior shows that this is like a pattern for him where he feels he could walk in, and he said it. He said, I do this all the time and I've never had this problem. Right. So again, it just shows you, like Brandon's saying, he doesn't know how to communicate himself well. He walks in covering his face. I guess he wants to be incognito where he doesn't want anyone to recognize him. I wouldn't recognize him personally. Like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that I agree with you, Brandon. If you listening to this live and you're an average day-to-day black person, yes, be very situationally aware. Put your money in a black bank. Try to get your money in a black international bank. If you don't like Africa, go somewhere in the Caribbean, right? But you know,
Seychelles or something. They got banks. The
yeah,
whole point
you
is
know,
you went to the bank dressed like a damn bank robber and writing notes that not on the lines like a regular person. Oh, I do it like this all the time. Probably doesn't do it there all the time, because if you did it there all the time, hi, hello, Mr. Coogler or whatever, they would know you, bro. When you go to a Diners, how many times you got to go to a bank for them to know you? About 2-3 times?
yeah,
Pretty
about
much.
two, three
Right.
times.
But
Three
Brandon,
times they know you.
let me play this video. Hey, let me play this video real quick. Hold on. Let me play this real quick. Hold on. Hold on.
Any probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106. You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine. And you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today.
I am innocent and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these.
So Diners, we're gonna have to Brandon, if we know anybody in Chicago, we're gonna have to make some phone calls, you know, favor for a favor, keep our brothers safe. You know what I'm saying?
I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out
Hey, hold on. He
other
said
videos from
there's more. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
There's more. The guy got delusional.
Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
That's it.
Hold on.
You said
Sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
You're convicted of a class 4 felony. It's presumptively probationable, but we have some real serious aggravating factors here. Your premeditation, which I've described. The pain you've caused to real victims of hate crimes, which I've described. The damage you've done to the city of Chicago, I've heard. It's been talked about. I'm mindful of the city's request for restitution. And if I'm going to fashion that, consider that request, I have to fashion the sentence accordingly. And above all, the capper of all cappers, your performance on the witness stand. This could only be described as pure perjury. You got on the witness stand, you didn't have to, you did, you certainly have a right to, but you committed hour upon hour upon hour of pure perjury. And I find all those to be ample factors. If this court were to decide that the things you did, that any kind of probationary sentence would deprecate the seriousness of the offense and you need to go to the penitentiary, the record is clear and it would support it. But I'm looking at everything in its totality. And I agree. It's told to me today, you can't judge everybody by one bad thing they've done in their life. I don't know if it's the only bad thing, but it's the only bad thing that I'm concerned about now. And that you do have quite a record of real community service and quite a record of attaching with people. There is a lot of mitigation in this case as well. And I'm mindful of the pleas of mercy, particularly from people that are in the arena of dealing with social justice issues, that are fighting, seriously fighting, not playing around, not doing games like you were doing, but seriously fighting for matters involving hate crimes of all sorts. And they're asking you for mercy as well. So I'm trying to consider who you are as a person, how you got here, how somehow you strayed away from your family values. You let that dark, narcissistic, selfish, and arrogant side come out, and you persisted with it for years on this case. I'm fashioning the following sentence, and here's your sentence. I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. I know that if you're going to try to make a living and do some of the things you do, you may have to go to other places, New York and Los Angeles. You can do those things. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106. You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine. And you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today, right here, right now. Mr. Smollett, though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence to be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years.
Look at the lawyers. They're like, well, this fool shut up.
Your Honor, I respect you, and I respect the jury, but I did not do this, and I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself, and you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Boucher, let me fire. Are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Widow.
The defense would wish to present a motion to reconsider sentence.
All right.
And file it in standard.
Right. It is timely filed.
Thank you, Judge.
And let me say, I've obviously considered the sentence at great length. And it's timely filed, so it's preserved for purposes of appeal. Motion to reconsider sentence is respectfully denied.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing about Black.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
What did that lady say? What did that lady say? She said, "They can shut up."
She said, "Stop laughing at my blackness" or something like that.
Stop laughing at my black. Come on, bro.
But doesn't it sound like he was reading straight from like a script from what's that show? Empire?
Nah, this sound like he know that we dumb enough to actually feel sorry for him. Like, black people love getting up on we love laying it all out on the line for just grifters, man. Like, dude, these people this is not good. We think, oh, this is great. We stand up. Man, you just making yourself look dumber and weaker every second. This guy clearly lied. If you really ever been to Chicago, even black folks was like, yo, as soon as I heard that, I knew he was lying. Even if you see where he was, in Chicago, they got like Polish Town, Jew Town, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very segregated. Chicago's very segregated.
Yeah, but think, Pole Town, Jew Town. You think it's neo-Nazis running around there in Jew Town? Come on, bro. Like, people, it's segregated, but it's not like openly racist in Chicago, bro. It's too many black people.
But Dennis, I want to ask you, Dennis, what do you think? See, because again, I'm saying he's part of this elite group of black elected, high they selected.
Let me interject real quick. So when I moved to LA in 2000 and 2008. I think I moved to LA in 2008. I was pursuing modeling and acting. Now imagine having to deal on a daily basis. I don't see how people do it. That's why I quit. Imagine having to deal with maniacs like Jace, just Juicy Millette, Ava DuVernay, just all these black weirdo gatekeepers. Imagine dealing with them on a daily basis.
Scatterbrain, crazy.
Imagine dealing with that shit on a daily basis.
No, that's how they are in Hollywood and stuff, Beverly Hills. Every
Imagine
black
dealing with
person.
that on a daily basis. I'm going back to corporate America.
So what's scary for me is, what's scary if what you're saying, and I agree with you, because I remember you talking about this. Again, I always bring him up. But rest in peace to Amin Ra, Grandmaster Amin Ra, when you're talking about how he was in LA and you guys were talking about it. But it is scary for me because I'm saying these are the same people that CNN will have a conversation about the black economy with, that MSNBC will have a conversation.
It's done on purpose. Like it is a reason. It is done deliberately, bro. And I just listen to them like, how in the hell do they have a platform?
Man, listen. Oh my God. And Hollywood and LA is real bad because it's like, okay, say you're a homosexual or you're straight, right? I just dealt with a woman like this not too long ago. She wanted me to do a podcast with her. You do nothing but sleep with white dudes. Then you try to start a podcast talking about racial justice and being black in LA.
They
And
all
it's
like that.
like,
Gas them up. Listen. Gas them up. Listen to what Brandon is saying. He's absolutely right.
that's how they
No,
are
I'm
in
listening.
LA.
It's crazy.
That's how they are.
I'm like, listen. I was like, how in the hell can someone come to LA, want to get involved in the entertainment industry and deal with shit like Brandon's saying, deal with shit like I just brought up, as far as just these weird, these characters you have to deal with. Like, and what's fucked about LA, like Brandon's from LA. Brandon's cool. Like native LAans are pretty cool. It's the implants that come who are trying to get in Hollywood who have fucked LA up.
You mean like K Flex?
Know it's like a it's like a script that they're trying to work with to get certain groups of white people to accept them. Because what it really is, white people, they know if they get like a crazy scatterbrain nigga to like be in a group, if they do stuff to them, they're not gonna really ever say nothing, right? So these people are basically people who take so much punishment from white folks that they mind end up cracking because they end up doing so, man. If you know even a quarter, I probably make a whole YouTube channel just telling you crazy stuff that I've either seen or heard about in LA, right? They do it to black women. There's black men they do it to. And those people value just being on the in crowd of white society more than anything. Like, there's this one man, she's basically just
one second, Brandon. I mean, gas them up. You gotta understand. You have these black entertainers have been crying for the last since the beginning about not getting a goddamn Oscar. Oscar's so white. And these are the individuals that they want to prop up and put in front of the black community and label as leaders.
Won't make their own award show.
Won't make their own award show.
So this is why, but Brandon, this is why I was telling you, it's like I believe, however it has to be done. I always push, African American brothers such as you and Dynasty. Look, it has to be some sort of grassroots, and I'm not talking 501c3 leadership type of nonsense where you get like an FBI agent like Al Sharpton. I'm talking about, for example, you have Hebrew or Jewish actors, right? They don't represent what the Hebrew community does locally or nationally. So if I don't know, I think Seth Rogen, right? Isn't he Jewish or something? I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't really follow
it.
It
Probably is.
But now he does not determine what is the norm and what is the mode of conduct in his people's community. The yeshiva universities, the schools, the temple leaders, those are the ones that determine what is the norm and the conduct of behavior. Whereas it's the reverse for black people. And like Dinas was saying, I think this is done purposely. And that's what has to be fought, to where there has to be a division. I don't know how it can be done because I don't want to speak on it. They say, yo, you not ADOS, you not one of us. Cool. But it has to be done where y'all start separating yourselves from these Jussie Smollett types who
No,
are gonna always be
there's no
selected.
separation, bro. There's no like, bro. Listen, you keep saying y'all got to do grassroots, bro. These people, this is the version of a black person that America puts on high for everybody to aspire to be. Do you got more black kids looking at me like I want to be like Brandon, or you got more black kids looking at some homosexual dude who's like, yo, or metrosexual dude? Oh, I like this person. You know, that's just the way it is, bro. Like, I'm not worried. I'm not trying to fix America because America's not broken. America is exactly what America wants America to be: white, black, brown, green, Chinese, whatever. They want it to be a society where people connect over degenerate behavior. That's what they want, bro. You know how many people I talk to addicted to e-pills and like selling ass on the internet? Like you meet a girl these days. My boy was telling me, you meet a girl these days, bro, you gotta Google this chick number, man, just to make sure she's not prostitute. Like, this is what, and our people will
Dude,
defend that violence. Look at the way they defended Ryan Coogler. They'll defend. You got black people who defend what Jesse Smollett is doing. You got black people. Black people will defend anything. This is. Let me tell you something, and I'm never gonna say this again. The sign of a. Do you know the job of a true leader? Gassed them up.
No, I'm
You,
listening,
you
sir. I'm
no.
following
Do
you.
you?
I'm
No, I'm
following
asking you
along.
a question. Do you know the job of a true leader?
I would like to hear what what you would say.
The job of a true leader is to give the people what they want. Ultimately, that is literally what politics and all that is divided from.
So
It's
basically,
major-
our people, my people, because they still my people. I always say, Dinas might have been my cousin, or you could have been my cousin in Africa before the Portuguese man of war came and grabbed you, right? So you're saying
right.
that the people here want dysfunction.
This is what black people crave in America. Who's forcing our men and women to be out here on all
hey,
these
hey,
drugs?
hold on. But you know what's funny, Brandon? I was listening to Thomas Sowell. Is it Thomas Sowell? Thomas
Yeah,
Sowell?
Thomas Sowell. Yeah, Thomas
Yeah,
Sowell.
Thomas
Thomas
Sowell.
Sowell. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was listening to Thomas
economist.
Sowell this morning because I know Brandon was always bringing up how Black American culture is that of white Southerners, and white Southerners got that from like the bottom of the barrel.
The Hicks from Scotland and in the UK, the
Exactly.
primitive people from
And, and,
Liverpool.
and I actually was listening to Thomas Sowell this morning, and he tied that shit all together. You know, because when Brandon said, it, I'm like, how is
I
that?
sent Brandon the video. Brandon, you saw the video I sent you, right? With Thomas
Yeah,
Sowell
but
talking about it.
but I've been talking about Thomas Sowell for months. Like,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah, because
yeah.
he was like how is degenerate British
Cracker
Isles,
culture,
Scotland,
that book.
bottom
Yeah,
ghetto
cracker
culture,
culture, right?
and it's just seeing where our community's at now, what we glorify. I mean, it had a point in the way
Bro,
Thomas Sowell articulated it. It was just like he's right.
everything they do. Look, bro, we used to smoke crack. White folks used to do lines. Now, black people is doing lines. The only people who was black who used to do line was black celebrities because they had the money to buy cocaine. Now, just the average black chick or guy walking around is doing lines. Everything they do. If they say it's okay, we do it. The Bible says all things may be lawful, but all things are not advantageous. Whatever, if white folks say it's legal to throw your kids in the ocean if you don't want them, there will be black people at the pier throwing their babies in the ocean because they feeling stressed out. We don't control
So are
what
you
we
saying
do
that
or
that
think.
can't be changed?
No, it ain't gonna be changed because here's the thing. This is the reality. In order to lead people, there's two things. One, you got to give people what they want. Our people actually want this, right? Two, in order to change what people want, the people have to fear what you can do to them more than they fear what someone else can do to them, right? The white man got us whooped in America, bro. Literally, he could walk in your house, take your stuff, and there's really nothing you can do. And black people understand that. So what they do is they capitulate to white influence. but because the white man lets us think that we're the ones controlling and influencing the culture, we run with that. Oh yeah, everybody want to be like us. Man, we're all just like
So can
Common
I
Soul
ask
said, a
a
bunch of
very
white rednecks,
touchy
a black
question
redneck.
then with what you just said? If that's the case, why would and I would pose to you guys, but you know, when people like Tariq are screaming, not and I don't agree with 99% of anything Tariq says, but then why would and any immigrant, not even mentioning a so-called African or Caribbean immigrant, because their countries are copying this same type of dysfunction is going over there too. You know, they have a saying in Jamaica: whenever America sneezes, Jamaica catches a cold. But why would any immigrant come to this country and want to associate with that?
No, they shouldn't. I advocate immigrants don't associate with no degenerate behavior. And if you look, immigrants know what to do. We get mad like, why nobody want to play with us? Like, you know how there used to be a kid who always used to pee and poop on himself in school, and then he'd be walking around crying because you know everybody running from him. Hey, you smell like doo doo. That's like Black Americans. We want people to accept us as we are because that's a part of the culture that we are trained under. Oh, just accept people no matter what, right? But if someone tells you that damn pedophile, is you gonna let them be up in the house with your kids by themselves? According to white culture, you're judging that person. You're being a bigot, right? You know, and they have movements behind that stuff and whatnot. So I would say, unless the Black American like displays qualities that are similar to yours, then you should stay away from them. And that's not just Black Americans; that's everybody. Because if I see a Chinese person who smoke crack, I'm not gonna freaking go hang out with them. Like I'll give you a prime example. There's a street over here called it's Anaheim and Walnut. Every day I drive past that street, it's a crackhead Cambodian chick. She is fine as hell. Well, she used to be fine. Now she's like all messed up, right? She's a little crazy. Diners. She be walking around with some booty shorts. I kid you not. This chick, she used to be thick, like six pack, like damn, okay. But she was like a scatterbrained dope addict, right? If you could see how many black men used to pull over trying to talk to this chick, you can obviously tell this chick is on drugs. I'm gonna make a video of her one day and send it to you. You could tell this chick's on some type of drug. She run around barefoot, you know, like a little jungle person or whatever. And that's a little area where it's a lot of Cambodians there. Black men constant, hey, let me talk to you, baby. Where you going? Bro, you know she's on drugs. You know she looks a mess. Why are you trying to approach this person? Because black people, we have this thing where we gravitate towards degenerate behavior. We like that type of shit. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we like that stuff. And so I'm not going to tell anybody to hang with us because we are mentally sick. We are mentally sick. They got us trained. Look, Negro, that's all you deserve. This the best you gonna get. So you better learn to love it. And that's what we have done. We love, you know, the prostitution. We love the drug use. Like, I didn't even know people use so much ecstasy, bro. Like, I didn't know black art 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds is out here. Oh, I just took an E-pill. And dude,
E-pill,
you got freaking
Molly, and all that
slobber.
stuff.
Bro, you got slobber all over your damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? You dress
But
nice.
Dennis, let me ask you a question. Do you guys think when the Nation of Islam and it did have its problem, but do you think had the Nation of Islam been successful in terms of community and what they were attempting to create, do you think that would have been a better direction? Because you know, I guess what I'm saying is when I look at in my opinion, right? When I look at culture, and I've told you guys this many times, for me, I'm like, there has to be rules, structure, behavior, mode of conduct. And the Nation of Islam actually, in many ways, ushered that in for African American people. So,
let me ask
Dinus, do you guys think that had that been successful, then that's a culture that African Americans could have stood upon? Because from what Brandon is saying, they're cultural expressions, but there's no real culture. I mean, I sent Brandon the video of the girl. And Brandon, not to cut you off, I sent you that video. I don't know if you saw it, Dinus. When did this happen? Yeah. I don't know, right? Because I grew up here. My pastor was from Virginia. His wife was from South Carolina. I don't know when black people got married in America and the dude would crawl on his hand and feet and put his head under the woman's leg and pull out the garter belt, whatever that stuff is called. And this dude was eating the chick out on the wedding floor.
Are you
Literally, I
serious?
sent it to Brandon.
Oh, you
Man,
didn't see that
Brandon,
video?
send it to Dynasty on the back chat
Yeah.
when you get a
I
chance.
don't want to see that
Then
shit,
the
bro.
other girl was
The dude
twerking.
is in front of. No, he's in
The
front of
other
the
girl was
whole wedding
twerking as a
party.
stripper, and I'm
He's
just
in.
confused. Like, what's going on here?
No,
When
listen.
did this become normal?
There's listen, bro. There is culture, bro. There's culture. It's just not our. It's not. It's become our culture, but this is a culture that someone else has impressed upon us, bro. And that's acceptable because when you think about black people, I tell people all the time, black people can only sing or rap about two things or three things: killing each other, selling dope, or sexual activity. Or four, who broke my heart. That's our four categories in music in America. That's the only thing you can sing about that's going to get any type of traction. White people, Asians, Mexicans, their music is all party music. I got a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She thinks my tractor is sexy. They can sing about anything, positivity, and just maybe having a broken heart, but meeting somebody better. There is a certain aspect of white culture that they allow us to have access to and influence.
Would the record
right?
labels give black artists the same record deal? Like Little
We don't-
Dirk, would he get a record deal if he were talking about Chicago
course not.
barbecue?
Of course not. Of
But
course
he got to
not.
talk about killing ops and stuff, right?
But
Yeah,
but guess
right.
what?
Yeah,
But guess
exactly.
what? Even with the record deal Little Dirk got, they all talking about I want to be independent because even with those record deals, they were still getting robbed. You understand? They're still getting robbed by the record label. So now it's been incentivized to go independent. You can control what you make if you independent. There's good so like Drake made the what's the dance song? Not the Tootsie Slide, the other one, right? What's it called, Dynus? I forgot.
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
But Drake makes
But go ahead, Abdul.
songs.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I just
Go ahead,
wanted to
Abdul.
chime in. I just wanted to chime in on the topic of Africans or African Americans going to Ukraine to fight.
Oh, I was like, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we kind of move past that, brother. We kind of, we on something else now. Yeah, we move past
Let him
that.
get
Yeah,
on
it's
it. Let him
stupid.
get
It's
on it.
stupid.
Let him get
Yeah,
on it.
no, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Okay, it is
All right,
okay.
go
So
ahead,
what's
Abdul.
Dynasty, I bought your ticket, man. We going to Ukraine. You not coming? You gonna
Nah,
get
No,
some
that's ridiculous.
borscht and black bread.
I'm not flying to Ukraine. I'm not
No,
going to
no,
Ukraine.
I don't think
y'all can have Ukraine.
no sane person that loves himself would be going to Ukraine.
Man, me and Dynasty
Let me-
drive to Ukraine in a downfall. We'll be fine.
Let me y'all funny. Let me say something about that because I have an alternate opinion. Every black dude, oh, you're dumb for going to Ukraine. Niggas is just scary as hell. That's the reality. We're just punks. We don't go to the MMA gym. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want me to tell you, Dynasty? Okay, you was interviewing the one brother who do MMA, right? What was his name? What's his name? Your friend, the black dude. Okay, remember you asked
Juwan
him.
Owens.
Yeah, remember you asked him if you had to pick one martial art discipline to learn that can help you whoop ass. What did that dude tell you that discipline would be?
He said jiu-jitsu.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu, right?
Right.
That's what he said, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I'm a black belt at Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Go to Brazilian jiu-jitsu gyms around America. You might see 1, 2, 3 black
Mostly
faces.
white boys.
Mostly white boys. We just scary, right? We don't like fighting. We don't. Go look at those celebrity boxing matches. The dudes John Jacket all over the internet. They get the gloves on. They out there looking real bad. Like my daughter could probably knock them out, right? Here's the reality. I'm happy to see some black people talking about fighting in Ukraine because at least I know it's a few of us who ain't little pussies, and if there's some shooting going on, if you motivate them right, you can get them to. Abdul,
That's
you can
wrong,
shake that. No.
That's wrong.
Abdul, how many fist fights have you had in your
Fight
life?
for who?
No,
Sorry?
wait. I'm asking you a question. How many fist fights have you had in your life?
I made myself plenty.
No, the nigga sitting next to you. Yes, how many fist fights have you had in your life?
Yeah, plenty. Over a dozen.
Did you win or did you lose?
I lost many of them.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying. This is the point I'm trying to make. It's better for me to know that there's someone who is willing to fight when there's a fight to be had, than have a bunch of dudes saying, "Oh, nah, you stupid if you go in there." I'm not saying they're smart for going there. I'm not saying they're smart for wanting to go there, right? What I'm saying is, it doesn't give you like a sense of pride that you at least have some of your people who about that life, like, yo, I will go over there and fight, knowing that there's danger to myself. Because we
But
don't
that's a waste of
gather.
life.
No,
That's a waste of a black life.
you're missing the point.
Why would you go to Ukraine and fight?
They're
What's the
not
point?
Listen, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. What I'm saying is, it makes me feel kind of happy knowing that there's some black men on the planet who are willing to go fight and shoot if that's what it takes, bro. Like, I'm not saying they should. They're misguided.
For the right cause, though.
They're misguided. They're misguided. But I like to think if it ever went down to where, like, y'all, we got to go fight. I used to be like, I don't know if there's any black men who are really, let's go line it up.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a fair point. I think there are a lack of black men who are willing to go to that length these days, for sure.
Because you could take those people and make a mercenary group with them dudes and just go around Africa putting down situations there. And I really think there should be an African government, or maybe some of y'all rich Somalians, because you look like a Somalian. I think you guys should go and get those guys together.
Sorry, how did you know I'm Somali?
You just look I be in Kenya a lot, and I know a lot of Somalians. But the thing is, you guys should get those type of people and see if you could find something, because like Russia has like mercenaries, Chechnya has mercenaries. The one group, Wagner Group, is based in Africa, but they're not Africans. You guys could use those people in Africa. Like, look, you start tripping. Yeah. One of you dictators start tripping.
I totally agree with you. I think most of our warriors are misguided. Most of our warriors in Africa are involved in extremists. Are involved in Islamic extremists. Those are crazy ones who do some wild shit, and they get usually recruited by like radicals.
Man, listen,
but we do have them.
Is it fair to say? Could do you guys agree that whether it's immigration, or whether it is clinging to the Democratic Party, or whether it's trying to run the Ukraine, there is a psychological need for black people to be close to whites? So you look at the stress and the danger that an immigrant from Ghana or Nigeria will have to pass through Libya and all these other North African places and finally try to make it across the water to Spain or to Italy or these places. And you're sitting down there saying, man, you could have opened up, a shop in Nigeria on Allen Avenue and sold diners some puff and some gala with some origin, and yeah, you might not have been a billionaire, but it's much better than the risk that you're willing to take. So do you guys think that there's a psychological issue that black people have around the world where they have this need to be accepted and close to whiteness?
No,
it's not about. No, it's not about.
It's programming. Like, why do we act like black people are like superheroes? Bro, anybody can be programmed to feel a certain way. And the TV nonstop, Ukraine, they're heroes, they're that. Some people want to do something epic in their lifetime, bro. So everyone's not okay with just coming home, eating wings and watching sports, right? And so I'm not going to put down a black person. If you want to go fight in Ukraine, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say that's a great idea. But, bro, get you some scalps, bro. If you want to go over there and bust, if you're a certified badass and you just want to go be in the shit, go handle your business. There's dudes who want to go to Diners. You remember back when they had the Afghan war, Iraq war? There were some dudes who went on 2 or 3, 4 tours because they'd rather be over there fighting than to be over here. Black people. Some people just want to do what they're good at. You got all this training and you have no way to use it. You messed up with PTSD. You're only good on the battlefield. Hey, I'd rather be over there fighting than be in society. I'm not putting people down for that.
Hey, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out. Brandon, what you want to say in closing, bro?
Man, I just think black people just need to mind their own damn business, man. Your kid walking around pissing on himself because you ain't potty trained him yet, but you over here running court on somebody who want to go to Ukraine. So what? It's not you, bro. It's not you. Let that person do what they feel is best for them. If we did the work we were supposed to do, our people wouldn't feel like they need to go to Ukraine. They'll be like, I gotta defend home. You think Wakanda is imaginary, but do you think the soldiers of Wakanda is like, yo, we gotta go defend this other country? They're like, no, we gotta defend what we got. This is the problem. We ain't got shit. So people who are natural defenders, natural fighters, natural warriors, a warrior gotta fight, dog. That's just the way it is. And if you ain't going out to know, why do you think these diners? Why do you think these Nigerians is so good at MMA, bro? They have a warrior spirit, and that lets you channel that warrior spirit. A warrior has to fight. That's a part of who he is. And he gonna fight no matter wherever he is. And if he sees a fight he can get into, he gonna get into it. We have no way for them to express themselves. White man got a conflict. Go over there and get your money, dog. I'm not knocking you. You know what I'm saying? You might be the Nigerian Rambo up in that bit. Do your thing. I'm not making people feel bad for what they want to do. That's okay with me. I don't care.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We're about to close out, brother. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, family. Dynasty Mirror, search for Uhuru. Peace.